Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I am iRoad and today I finally got Monoposto 2026 on my hands. First impressions, peak, straight up. Second impressions were not the best though, because I didn't really notice anything really new about it. I mean, of course, new car chassis. Again, I have reviewed on my previous video when I was reviewing the Monoposto 2026 by looking at Sparks C2 video. By the way, shout out to him again. When I was looking at his video, yeah, we have much detailed tracks, and that's pretty much all I've noticed. And also the quality, of course, the new qualifying session and the tire sponsors. But that was really just about it. And I didn't really think it was like something really innovative, since it was just changing the car model, just giving a qualifying session, and that is pretty much it. Also giving the how many compounds of tires we have available, and that's it. I thought it was kind of disappointing. I mean, the only major thing that I really liked about it was just the TV camera, which I actually love. I'm pretty sure all of y'all almost know who do. For those who follow my channel, I feel like all of you almost know that I simply just only drive with the TV camera, maybe T-cam if I really have to, but mostly all the time is with the TV camera. But okay, that was enough yapping. Now let's get into some key details that I've noticed about the update. Well, as you should know, I'm a Mercedes fan. Silver arrows for life. Let me get that up. Alright, putting that to the side. We are with the W17. I believe in Portimao. Yes, we're in Portimao, and we're just gonna get a few laps done. I was looking at the settings to see if anything really changed, but it really didn't. But only thing that I've noticed that actually changed, it was the fact that we now have increased camera shake, which honestly I like. I actually like how much movement the camera has now. It just, I don't know, it just adds something while racing that I really do like, because over time you just generally get tired of a fixed camera. No shake, the curve does not affect the car. When you go over the gravel, when you touch the gravel, the car doesn't seem to shake. I think that is a little cool detail that is really nice to have. But now the other thing is that we now have a selected amount or fixed amount of tire compounds that we can use in races, and I believe in qualifying sessions too, which also is a nice detail, a detail that I wanted in Monoposto for a while now. Just to add a little bit more realism, because we're in a race, we can switch to soft tires as many times we want, and we will never run out, and we will never run out of them. So that is something that I think it need to be fixed, and what we have it. The setup didn't really change though, still same thing, still simple, but I think it's really cool for newcomers to the game. They're gonna find out due to this huge and massive update. I think it's a really good choice to keep it as it is, unless they're planning to change it and make it a little bit more complex, but I wouldn't say they should make it as complex, because in the La Mobile the setup is complex, and I know a little bit of racing here and there. Like, I'm not like a whole sweat, I'm not like a whole expert about it, but I still know a little bit. It's a little bit of camber, ride height, anti-roll bars, a little bit of those. Dumpers, just barely know anything about dumpers. And I know a little bit of everything, and I feel like having a really complex setup is not really the way to go. I was sliding right there, and I noticed instantly that the car was easily more catchable, which is really good, because if you play Monoposto 24, 23, and 25, you know that catching the car when you oversteer, it was technically impossible unless you were like really good at the game and you almost could catch every snap that you had. And now in Monoposto 26, it is easier to catch. It's easier to keep the car inside of the track. I say so. I mean, I really wouldn't say so because I just literally went all the way to the gravel there. But it's somewhat more easier, and that is actually a good thing. I like it. A little bit more of driving here and there. I slowly started getting used to it. You know, I actually like to race in wet conditions for some reason. I thought it was just a little bit different, and I liked it quite actually a lot. But it's still hard, and it still requires me. I'd say a good amount of skill, maybe we could say that, because every day, I improve. I'm in a much better place than I was yesterday. Hey, facts. Hold on, that's facts though. That's fact. Did I cook? Maybe. In physics, I think Monoposto has done I think a good step. Not a really wide step forward, but a good step forward. I mean, they can still improve a lot of stuff, right? But you know, I think this is reasonable. Actually, I like this. You know, not gonna complain about it. I like it. I like to drive the cars. I like the cameras. Just like Max Stapp said, simply lovely, simply lovely. But the only downside about the quali mode that I have is that we won't be able to have a single qualifying session because the minimum cars, the amount of minimum cars allowed in the track are 2. So whenever I'm trying to do continue one of my series that I have called Can I Beat the Pole Lap at either it's 90s edition or 2000 edition, I will always have someone in the track with me. So I kind of didn't really like that because imagine I'm on a flying lap and there's just also in the track, and you know it'd be pretty annoying unless they have like a mode where they can like stay in the pits for like most of the quali session. That'd be nice if we actually had that, but I'm not sure unless we still have the option to select or have a minimum amount of one car in the track. I think that would work perfectly just fine. But in a race, it was automatically switched to like 2 cars minimum in the track or something like that, because I'm trying to keep these series going. I'm not trying to end them just there. And I'll probably post one of those soon because I am up to something. I'm actually thinking of a lot of content that I can make now, and I feel like boys, this year is gonna be a good year. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. So I went into Silverstone to do a race, and I completely spun out already, being too aggressive with the throttle already. Not a good sign, not a really good sign, but I guess it's fine. And the tracks, I like them a lot. The cribs, the crabs actually also look very, very, very different. And that is actually good. The grass, the gravel don't look the same anymore. As you can see, multiple times that I went off track in Portimao, you can see the gravel and grass section look completely different. Now here I was in Silverstone, I was trying to get in for last, maybe just a little race to entertain y'all, and I was spinning. I was having a whole lot of oversteer like crazy. I was overturning the car actually with the steering wheel, so that was the thing that was causing the oversteer. Really, I was really trying to push already to at least get the tires warmed up or something like that. And maybe, just maybe, I was pushing a little too much, because after this corner, I thought I could just take it out. Guess what? I couldn't though. So that was a DNF. Also in the spectating mode, we have I think only a new camera, if I'm right. I think we only have a new camera, and I like it. That view camera that originally we had in FCR 25, now in F1 20, now I'm gonna post the 25. Hey, still peak though, but you do like it. Lewis Hamilton with the pole lap. Hey, I hope it'll be like I generally hope it will be like this year, mate. I generally hope it'll be like this year, mate. I hope Lewis Hamilton gets his 8th world title. Overall, the update is amazing. It is really solid. I think I generally do see myself playing Monoposto or uploading even Monoposto's video for a good while, and I mean it, because racing just seems more fun. But we are still on the thing that they haven't touched. My car hasn't really touched it yet. Is the AI. The only thing that I want the AI to get better with is the braking points, and maybe just a little bit the racing line, more mathematically accurate racing lines. Some sort of mathematically right a racing lines or something like that. The bare minimum, actually, the bare minimum. That's what I like to see improve in my course, the AI. But majorly the breaking points though, because we all have absolutely went straight into the back of the car at full throttle. A really tight hairpin. And I mean Bahrain turn 1, right? It's exactly right at the start of the race. We all have done that. So getting a much, further down breaking point, I think it would generally be nice. But hey, that was the video reviewed. Simply lovely. I completely love the update. It's really a solid update. And like I said, you definitely see me playing Monoposto 26 more often. So, I am Arwold. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Stay tuned for more.